Hello and welcome back to Mexico News Network's breaking news broadcasting from the beautiful El Dorado Royal Spa Resort by Charisma, a wonderful adults-only hotel located in the heart of Riviera Maya. Now remember, Mexico News Network is your #1 source for positive, relevant, and useful information about Mexico, so browse through our website for more information on www.mexiconewsnetwork.com, and also follow us on social networks on Facebook, Twitter, as well as Google+. Now let's continue with more information. The duo of Mexican entrepreneurs and visionaries Roberto Alvarado and Adrián Ramírez in fact created each a company that elaborates ophthalmic frames made out of 100% recycled PET. It's a high-quality product that can help people who need corrective eyewear but cannot afford it. Ich, which means vision in the Mayan language, comes from the life with the entrepreneurs' idea and effort of providing those in need with quality frames at a fair price. The team noticed that in Mexico, according to the Ministry of Health, over 40% of the population suffers from visual problems and do not receive the adequate treatment for different reasons. Alvarado states in one of the company's promotional videos that their mission is to make of the ophthalmic frames a product that is more comfortable, lighter, much more durable, and of course, fully and completely accessible to the entire population. Now, these frames are up to 3 times more resistant than other glasses. With the availability of the raw materials they work with, as well as its low-cost production, they can offer affordable prices to people who need them. The company currently offers 5 models, and the average price for a complete set of eyeglasses is of 499 pesos, which is approximately $30. In 2014, the company registered sales for 5,000 units, and this year only they earned the grand prize at the Global James Maguire Business Plan competition, receiving a low-interest loan of $50,000. All of this to expand the company's business plan. Now, the loan will be used for buying machinery and raw material to manufacture 10,000 frames per month. An impressive amount to help as many people as they can. Now, besides being an environmentally friendly innovation, each has also set goals to help society by donating 5% of the frames to disadvantaged communities. In other news, transportation in Mexico City is not always easy. We have traffic, overcrowding, and even sheer variety of public transport makes it a little difficult to get around the city, especially if you don't know it very well. The inhabitants of Mexico City are always looking for fastest and easiest ways to get from A to B. However, it's a tricky game because you never really know what obstacles the trip will have in store for you. Under such premise, Edwin Chazaro, a professor at the Autonomous Technological Institute of Mexico and an electronics engineer from the National Polytechnic Institute, aware of the situation, created an application for Android called Omni, which seeks to make using public transport easier and thus solve problems of mobility. Chazaro said during an interview with Mexican daily El Financiero that they will involve the best possible route in real time. So if you're stuck on the subway, you want to get away and take a bus, or how do you make that decision for that matter? You usually don't know. You take a risk, and maybe that risk may not have been the best option. Omni aims to show alternative routes, ranging them from the most affordable to the fastest at the time. It's fed with data from users themselves, who inform others through the app of blockades, closure of stations, or manifestations. Chazaro added that they are also currently working on the development of a physical device, a kiosk of some sort, which people, for those who do not have a cell phone or data, can turn to and make use of the app. The creator of Omni, according to the website, they're a company that aims to be trusted advisor and achieve tangible benefits for businesses. It currently employs 23 people. Omni is currently in its test phase and is being backed by IBM. In other news, Mexico's Ambulante documentary touring festival issued a call for entries for its 11th edition, which will take place in 2016. Ambulante is a traveling documentary film festival created in 2005 by Diego Luna and Gael García Bernal alongside Pablo Cruz and Elena Fortes. Every year, this festival tours various cities from low access to documentary film exhibitions, and that they are all screened national and international projects. They hold conferences, workshops, and other activities, which also take place on the days of the festival tours. Additionally to Mexico, Ambulante has toured El Salvador, California, United States, and Colombia, and has a presence in 15 countries through partnerships with other festivals. The projects to be presented at the festival Ambulante 2016 will receive from August 10th to September 18th. All information will be found on their website, www.ambulante.com.mx. In more information, astronomers and archaeologists from France and Mexico are working on a binational exhibit that will present a journey across the myths and visions of many civilizations on the creation of the universe, from ancient civilizations to modern times. The Paris Science Museum, the biggest science museum in Europe, is partnering up with the General Directorate of Scientific Dissemination of the National Autonomous University of Mexico in order to create this scientific exhibition titled Site de Science et de l'Industrie. On the Mexican side, the worldview presented would include the ones from ancient cultures that settled in the Mexican territory, such as the Olmecs, Maya, and Mexica. Furthermore, Colombian experts are also interested in presenting contributions from South American civilizations. On the French side, their teams are working on the presentation of myths and explanations present in Europe. The organizers also intend to showcase Asian worldviews and descriptions, which is why they have been in touch with specialists from South Korea. Now, because of the amount of research involved in this project, as well as the workforce and materials, both Mexican and French teams are seeking financial aid. Both countries have signed a letter of intent to make this a reality and have already started the first stage of the project. The exhibit is programmed to open by the end of 2016 at the UNAM Science Museum and would be transferred to the Paris Science Museum in 2018. Sadly, this was all for today. Thank you so much for joining us. I am your host, Elisa Carballo, and do not forget, Mexico News Network is your #1 source for positive and relevant information of Mexico. Make sure you browse through our website on www.mexiconewsnetwork.com and follow us on social networks on Facebook, Twitter, as well as Google Plus for more news and information. We'll be seeing you next time.
Audio Jungle.